Morning. Got my coffee, got everything. This is another morning tarot with Vince. So we're going to do a sample tarot reading with black deck. And I wanted to do this before, and I thought it was the black deck. It wasn't. It was the regular deck, and in a black box. I mixed up somehow, so I wasn't sure how that happened. But anyway, the reason I wanted to go over that is because people were talking about it, and there's a lot of interest in the black deck. So this is how you get it. And I'll show you what you get with it. This is the deck. This is how it looks right out of the box. If you look on the sides here, you'll see these are the black cards. And so when they're all together, they look like they're separate than the regular background cards here versus this. Major Arcana black background, the Minor Arcana standard background that comes with my original tarot deck. They're both available on my website. And when you shuffle these up, they all intermix and you don't see this break anymore. So also comes with a card for my Celtic Cross and how it's done in the back. And a quick reference guide showing keywords to the, I'm going to show this better, showing keywords to the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. Come in handy. That handle's nice and smooth. Nice slide to it. Nice, good quality cards. And that's that. Well, I did a card spread earlier. Like I said, with what I thought was a black deck, it wasn't. And as I was going through it, I noticed that the spread itself would have been nice to have with the black deck. If you like the idea of the black deck, what's nice about it is that the Black Keys edition is the Major Arcana are black background. Minor Arcana are the same, they're identical, both decks. So I think it just adds a little bit more emphasis on the majors. It makes it easier to spot, spread just at a glance. It's major, major, major here, or wherever they are on the spread. And that was the idea for the whole thing. If you're familiar with tarot cards, you don't need that, but sometimes it's nice to have anyway. So it's just a little different. And so we'll do a Celtic Cross the way I do it, sample reading. And I also wanted to mention something else. We just did our monthly Zoom meeting yesterday. And in that Zoom meeting, we had, I'll talk while I'm shuffling these cards. In that Zoom meeting, we were looking at random words that maybe would help us with a question. I think we were looking into our where the Zoom meetings were going and where we could find out about those. And so I grabbed the book off the shelf and we just turned the page and I point to a word in the book. We did that 3 times. And the 3 words were service, transport, and whisper. Service, transport, and whisper. Well, how can those 3 words help us find ideas for the monthly Zoom meetings? What we're doing there and where we're going with it, things like that. And at first you think, well, how are those words going to help you? And they could be organized in any direction or any order you want to use them, something that's just going to make sense. And so service is what we're doing with that group. It is a service. We're helping people who are interested in tarot cards. And that's what it is. It's a service. It's just a nice service. And what we're doing with that service is we're transporting information. The whisper thing is lots of times people whisper to each other because it's a secret. So this tarot has always been a secret. Secret organizations talking about it. The occult, the word occult itself means secret information and secret knowledge or something like that. And so I think what we're doing is we're taking it out of the whisper stage. We're bringing it, throwing light on this subject. We're taking a lot of mystery and having a better understanding of what it is and how it works is what I think makes our group unique and my work unique. And now we could finally understand why the tarot works. And I think that takes this whispering type of attitude out of it. So we're transporting information, transporting knowledge. A nice service. It's a true service. And I think the whispering thing is what it's always been. And how we're changing that. No reason to feel there's some type of secret to it anymore. So if you look into what the group is about, it helps us find a look at ourselves and what we're doing. And really, we are taking information and sharing our knowledge with other people and taking the secret out of it. And I think that's a good way to look at the group. Sometimes you got to remind yourself of what it is you're doing and why you started this. So I think that's a good way to look at it. So it shows you how you could take random words and you can make some sense out of it, just like you could take a random card and make some sense out of that in a reading too. And that's what we're doing. So our monthly groups twice the second Tuesday of every month and the fourth Tuesday of every month. 12 o'clock Chicago time, 12 o'clock noon Chicago time. And if you don't make it, they're always you can get them. You can get to it from tarotmaps.com. And if you go to the menu, go to tarot gatherings, and that's where the Zoom meeting link will be in there. And if you're working or can't make it to a different time where you're at in the world, I always record the meetings, and you can watch them whenever you want to see them. So that's how that works. But anyway, I wanted to do a Celtic Cross, and I wanted to show. I wanted to do it with the black deck, and we'll take it from there. One other thing I wanted to show is the background. The back of my cards are this design on the back. This was a French wallpaper from the 1700s. And that's why I use it, because the Tarot Marseilles was big in the 1700s and France. And it worked out nice. I changed the colors on this. First came out, it's the tan like this. And now they're like this. I know it's only because I think it works better with my mat. It just looks nicer with, to me, it just looks nicer with the mat. So this is the mat. And my design. And the artwork on there is from the cards themselves. And it's a nice material. Rubber base, rubber back, 1/16 of an inch thick. And it's you can wash it. Like it's just a nice like mouse pad material, only very thin. And so it works out really well. It could take a beating. And that's what I like about it. I'm going to take the overhead and I'm going to turn it around. And we'll get this reading going. Also wanted to mention the I just got found information today that Amazon is going to start. Amazon now offers hardcover books, so I could take my books and make hardcover copies of those. I guess I'm gonna have to look into it. I just found out this morning before I started this thing. So I'll probably do that with a few of my books. It's probably going to be Bare Bones, Essential, and Genius for sure. Other ones I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're going to get started here. I'll turn the camera around and we'll do this spread. I'm going to talk about the positions and the card meanings and do an actual reading with the black deck. Position 1, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Lover. A lot of cups here, and the lovers too. 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Hermit, 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups, World, and the Queen of Wands. Right here, you can see the majors are right here. And it just makes it easier to see. And you can say they have more impact because they have that black background. So accomplishing our goals. Completion is the 10 of Cups to an Ace of Cups. End of one cycle, beginning of another. Completions and starts are pretty much the same thing. This means maybe we're starting something we weren't familiar with before. We're taking it to another level. Right now, choices are being made based on things from the heart with all these cups and making some changes again, going from something old to something new within the same situation, changes within the same situation with the 5 of Cups. We're in a good position right here to decide directions we want to go in, make choices without looking for other people's opinions. We will find that this is going to come in handy because we have the Hermit card here, which shows a lot of this is going to be our own without any help from others. We're going to have to find these answers on our own. People can't really help us with this as much as we'd like. We have to see this on our own. The Hermit card. Six of Swords. We're seeing this as a situation that we have to try to overcome and make good. A challenge. But it's a worthwhile challenge. The time is right now to attain what we're looking to attain. Things will come easy for us if we don't wait. If we wait, it makes it harder to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. The purpose is the world card. What's interesting there is I remember the last reading I did, the purpose was the world card there too. So that's interesting. The world card shows a very significant purpose. It's one that's not trivial. It's one that's real. Lots of times we pursue things that aren't really, we think they're important, but they're really not. And but this seems like it's pretty significant. Queen of Wands means we're going to put ourselves in a better position than we were before if we do pursue this goal we're looking to accomplish. It puts us in a better space. The purpose is true. This does help us. Answers are within ourselves, not other people. Yeah, you could bounce things off other people, but basically you're going to be the one making these decisions. Choice, the Lover's card. Choice, the Two of Swords. Those both represent choice. It's actually the Lover card on my deck. Marseilles deck is the Lover card, not the Lovers. So really, this quest we're on, it's going to really come to our perseverance on how far we really want to take this, because it's a true purpose. Purposes that are very large or big goals, big accomplishments, are things that don't happen overnight. That's the patience of the Queen is going to be important to keep in mind. Don't be impatient. Don't be discouraged too early. Things can happen. A turn here is going to be from going from a 10 back down to a 1, a new start with the same goal, but a new start. Making these changes we're going to be going through. Lots of times changes are disruptions, but they're also you got to feel your way through them. They don't always go as we want them to go initially. It takes a while to shape them. Again, a big thing here is the Six of Swords, is the perseverance and not being discouraged on things. It'll come to pass as long as you persevere. This here is a good is a important card in the purpose because of the world being there. I do feel that along with the right choices and the answers are within yourself show that this is not being pressured by other outside influences. If you let outside influences pressure you, you're not finding these answers within yourself. It's what you want, not what you feel is right or other people feel is right, but what you feel is right. Nine could be significant here too, which is this month. These goals might be happening very soon, or opportunities to move forward on it could be happening very soon. This is September. You could look at this as saying maybe something started with this new transition in the 6th month, June, 9th month, September, in the year 2021. World card. So even though this is a large goal, a big goal, I won't, because it is so big, I would say don't be thinking that this is all just going to change from 10 to ace right off the bat. It's going to take time, but you're going to see significant changes very soon. Ones that make this Six of Swords look like it's encouraging that you're making progress. Patience of the Queen is going to be important. It's not going to happen overnight. You're making good changes. You're making good choices. And they're coming from within yourself. Major shift in a good way. Timing is good with the 9 of Cups. The time to attain what you're really looking for. Lovers, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 4 Cups, and the Lover. Maybe you think a lot of this is going to be coming from your heart. Answers are found within yourself with the Hermit. That would explain the outside influences that you might be getting from pressures from other people who are basing things on just rational logic or from the facts or from the coming from a logical standpoint. Lots of times that's very good, but lots of times people have to realize that a lot of things that are going to influence you come from the heart. A lot of power there, and you could prove them wrong. Follow your dreams. They're good dreams. Take time. Choices are within yourself. You can make these without other people. Following your heart on these choices. We're going to make big changes. 10 to an ace. Disruption. The changes are good though, and the timing is right. You'll see progress by the end of September. It won't be done because it's a big thing, but progress enough to make it encouraging to you and put the Queen in a good position. My positions on my card spread. Number 1 and 2 position I read together. These 2 cards work together, 1 and 2, to look at the question itself. What's going on here? And what I see there is a big completion coming and into something, but a start of something new at the same time. This could be the end of something because of start of something new. These 2 are working together. End of one cycle, start of another cycle, working together. Probably both in the same type of situation. This could be from the heart. If you take the suit into consideration. Number 3 position, I look at as things that you feel are important to take care of right now. Number 3 position, I look at as things you're trying to accomplish immediately. Number 4 position is for what purpose? Actions I'm going through to accomplish this. I'm going through the time of making major choices in my life based on heart to make drastic changes in my life, changing a 10 from an ace. Things I'm doing right now, actions I'm taking right now for immediate changes I'm looking for. These are priority changes. Lots of times we can question this. Is this really going to get you what you want? Purpose? Maybe you're going after the wrong things. We could look at this and question that with the reader, with the client. Number 5 position is an asset the client has, something they have going for them that'll help them with this. And I'm seeing this is all up to the client. The choices are theirs. Or we could look at this as just 2 people, an ally, 2 people, 2 swords going through this. It's in your favor. Number 6 position is an opportunity to come in the near future. Opportunity is showing that the decisions you make are going to best be done by making them on your own or with this person here. The two of you or by yourself, not other people around you aren't going to be as important. It's either the two of you or yourself, however you want to interpret these two of swords. Both of you will be working together, or if it's decisions that you're making on your own, you're going to find an opportunity to put them into action with the Hermit card. In the opportunities position, number 6. Number 7 is how the client sees their own question. 6 of Swords, obstacles, things have to be overcome, troubling situation, things that are on the client's mind, things that need to be, it might be anxious, maybe some worry or concern, but a real determination and a real desire to change things with the 6 of Swords. 9 position is the timing. This particular time in your life, what's going on? And I see this as a time of attainment. So the things you're going after here, the timing is right to do that. It's time for you to attain what you're looking for, not wait. The 9th position is the purpose of this whole quest. What are you ultimately looking for? The big picture, not these immediate goals, but what are these immediate goals supposed to bring you? Is this really going to give you this? You have to question that and take a look at it to make sure that you're going in the right direction with these to attain this, because this is key. 10 position, the Queen of Wands. I see the Queen being in a good position, but I also know the Queen is somebody who has patience. Again, something this big isn't going to happen overnight. It's going to take time, but you will see progress by the end of September. The 9, the Hermit. 9th month. Something that might have started in the 6th month, the Lover. If not, doesn't make any difference. This looks like opportunity to make progress in the 9th month, by the end of the 9th month. You're headed in a good direction. Your challenges are, you're not there yet. The other challenges, you might not have many people to bounce this off of with the 2 of Swords. Drastic change from a 10 to an Ace of Cups, same suit. Major shifts going on with the 5 of Swords is what you want to do. So these changes are your own initiative. The 5 of Swords. Don't move too quick, even though the timing is right. Don't make irrational decisions. Carefully think things out before you make choices. Carefully think them out. Choices are yours. Timing looks good right now with September. If you look within yourself, you'll find the answers. But it's going to be a thing you'll see progress, but it's not going to happen overnight. But I see you being encouraged and happy with your situation. Coming soon. That's that. Keep throwing cards. We'll talk soon.